Welcome to Getting the Grade RE GCSE. Today we're going to focus on how we can answer a 6 marks AO1 question D. Today the question that we're going to use is explain from one religious tradition the teachings about prejudice and discrimination. The religious tradition that we're going to use is Christianity. This question is going to test your ability to recall and describe religious teachings about the treatment of others from one tradition. So we can either use Islam or you can use Christianity. A good answer will not only state a point of view, it will also justify that view in some details, drawing on religious beliefs and teachings. At the highest level, an answer will also look at the implications of this point of view as a society as a whole. For level 1, you need to be able to make a relevant statement of information about Christians' ideas on prejudice and discrimination. This is what a level 1 answer looks like. Christians believe that it is wrong to be prejudiced, it is against their teaching. Just that alone will get you a level 1 answer. In order for you to achieve a level 2 answer, you need to give an appropriate explanation of central Christian teachings on discrimination. And this is what a level 2 answer looks like. This is because Christians follow the examples of Jesus, who didn't discriminate against people who were different. He was friends with everyone, including women and outcasts. So once you've done your level 1, you add on to level 2, and once you've done 1 and 2, that will give you a level 2 answer. In order for you to reach level 3, you need to be able to use more examples on why Christians should not discriminate. You need to be able to show in detail that you understand Christian teaching. Then you need to use religious language. For level 3, Jesus taught about prejudice and discrimination by telling stories like the Good Samaritan, which shows that you should be kind to everyone and live in harmony with others. Jesus also taught that you should treat others how you want to be treated yourself, which suggests that you shouldn't discriminate as you would not like it done to you. Jesus taught that we should all live in harmony. Again, you need to understand that for level 3, you need to include more than one example. You need to make reference to religious teachings, and you need to be able to explain it for you to be able to get a level 3 answer. In order for you to get a level 4, this is all about point, evidence, and explanation. You need to be able to use a range of Christian teachings. You need to be also able to show that you understand them. And most importantly, you need to be able to explain how that impacts society. For a level 4 answer, as you can see, this is very, very detailed. This is what you can do for an add-on. Christians believe that it is wrong to discriminate or to hold prejudiced views, as God created humans equally in his own image. We are told this in Genesis 1. This means that everyone should be respected as we are all God's creation. This is why Christians see it as their duty to treat all people fairly. There are also several biblical quotations that suggest that it is wrong to be prejudiced. For example, John chapter 7 verses 24 states, "Stop judging by mere appearances." All of these teachings show that Christians are not allowed to be prejudiced or discriminate. I want you to notice how I've used my points, I've provided evidence, and I've also explained myself. So when you do your level 4, it's really important to provide evidence, and you need to be able to explain it and then also talk about the impact on society. As to recap how we can get a 6-mark question for question D, you need to be able to make a relevant statement about Christians' ideas. It needs to be able to link. That's level 1. For level 2, you need to give an appropriate explanation of the central Christian teaching. For example, so once you've made your point, then explain it. If you can, include a religious teaching. For level 3, you need to use more examples and more teachings to show that you understand why Christians should not discriminate. Use a lot of religious language if you can. Level 4, you need to develop your writing into further account by ensuring that you've used a range of teachings about why Christians should not be prejudiced against. Don't forget point, evidence, and explanation. I have used bullet points on this, but you need to remember for GCSE, you cannot use bullet points. You need to be able to put everything in a paragraph. Remember, it's not about how much you write. You need to hit the points. You need to be specific.